I definitely appreciate that. To all the new people stopping by my channel, hi you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on that bell notification so you're notified each time I post a video. And to all of my returning subscribers, hey! So today's vlog, you guys, is going to be a bump date update for weeks 21 and 22. So if you want to see what happened on these 2 weeks of pregnancy, then definitely keep on watching. All right, you guys, so if you are new here, my name is Jess, and I am currently pregnant with my third baby, and this baby is going to be a gender surprise. So that means that we're not finding out the gender of this baby until the baby actually comes out. So if you hear me refer to the baby as Baby Bear or BB for short, that is what we have decided to call the baby. I also have two girls, Leah, who is 11, and Carmen, who is 5, and I'm married to my wonderful husband, Joseph. So you may hear me refer to him as Babe or Joe. So yeah, you guys, also if you see me looking down, it is because I have my handy dandy pregnancy notebook, and that is where I write down all of my symptoms and all of my notes for everything that has happened throughout this pregnancy. So enough of that, let's get into week 21 and my symptoms and things that happened during this week. So with week 21, I put the waddle is here, or what I like to call pregnancy swag. Y'all, I just feel like no matter how straight I try to walk, the waddle is there. People have said, oh my goodness, you're waddling already, and I just feel like the baby is just so heavy and that I have no choice but to waddle. It's like the hip pain is what gets me, and I'm trying to get my life together and still try and walk straight. I also put for week 21 that my belly button is on the verge of sticking out. You guys know typically when you're pregnant that your belly button does some weird things depending on how the baby is. And I've noticed that my belly button is like, girl, we are not, we're not staying in, we are coming out. And so I've noticed that it's sticking out just a little bit, but not too much. But with all of my pregnancies, my belly button has literally just popped straight on out. It goes back a couple of weeks after I've had baby, but for the most part, halfway through my pregnancy to the end, belly button is out. So the next thing I put on here is I feel like I'm going to the bathroom a lot, but only peeing a little bit. And so I guess I'm taking frequent bathroom trips, but not peeing like a racehorse, if that makes sense. And so I'm peeing what would be considered normal, but it just feels like Baby Bear is so low that I'm not able to get all of my pee out. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. But yeah, it just feels a little weird. I also put for week 21, my butt has officially left the building. And so whenever I'm pregnant, my aunt, she'll always says, I see the boo, but where's the tea? Because literally my butt is gone. What butt I did have is now in my stomach. What do they call it? Like a booty do, where your stomach sticks out further than what your booty do. So yeah, so I literally have that. My stomach is out and my butt is flat. Y'all, I look like a ironing board from behind. The little bit I had is gone. So yeah, so if y'all see me out in public looking real stomachy with no butt, it's because this baby has taken my butt. And then I'm gonna have to do all of that extra work after I have baby to try and get a little bit back. So yeah, typically my hips spread and my butt gets flat. And then after baby, I have the hips and still no butt, so I just have to work on it. So yeah, I know I'm not the only one who loses an asset when they're pregnant. Also, during week 21, I had a doctor's appointment. And at this doctor's appointment, I weighed 146 pounds. So at the beginning of my pregnancy, I weighed 139 pounds. And right now, basically a little bit more than the halfway mark, I weigh 146. I typically don't gain a lot of weight with my pregnancies. I literally just gained the 25 pounds. So time will tell how much weight I end up gaining the entire pregnancy, but I typically don't gain a lot. Also, my blood pressure for this appointment was 125/81, which they said that was good. And then I was also able to hear baby Bear's heartbeat, and baby Bear's heartbeat was 153. One thing about this appointment, and I put on here, is that I scheduled my C-section. I'm not going to tell you guys exactly my C-section date, just because I don't know if I want to do a giveaway or anything like that. But I went ahead and scheduled it early. I know scheduling it at 21 weeks, that is super early, but there's a couple of things that are going on with the girls, the time that I'm due, and I wanted to make sure I already have that scheduled so I could plan accordingly. And on top of that, I wanted to make sure that it was already scheduled, just because with everything that's going on, I didn't know what the policies and procedures were for scheduling a C-section during this whole world health issue. So I wanted to get that done. And my doctor, if I have not said it enough, I will say it yet again. I love my doctor. He was like, you know what, no problem. He was like, we can go ahead and get you scheduled. It's still within a healthy time frame for the baby to be born. He didn't see anything wrong with it, and especially since I'm healthy. And so it's just a matter of keeping baby Bear in until that time. So he said he was gonna let his nurse know, and she would go ahead and start the paperwork and things of that nature to get me set up. And so that is what I have for week 21. Now moving on to week 22. Black line is on my belly, and on and popping is what I put. So I don't know like the correct term. Is it the linea negra? Is that how you say it? Y'all know my accent is too thick for me to even be attempting to say that, but y'all know what it is. That black line that's in the center of your stomach, it is there. And typically I get that with every pregnancy. I also get discoloration and black lines on the backs of my legs, and those typically stay for like 6 to 7 months after baby is born. And I just let it fade naturally. I'm not gonna sit here and buy all these creams and things of that nature to try and get the coloration to come back. This is what happens with pregnancy. It took 9 months for it to get it that way. It will take probably about 9 months for it to go back. And so yeah, so I've noticed that it was there, but now it just seems like it's so prominent you can't help but to see it. Next thing I put on here for week 22 is belly button is out. Y'all, week 21 I was like, okay, it was peaking. Week 22, the belly button was like, girl, we ain't hanging on no more. We are out. So my belly button is officially out. I also put on here that I have to wear my belly belt daily. So I bought a belly belt that I put under my stomach to help lift my belly, because baby Bear is so heavy. And not only if I don't wear my belly belt, I'm not able to do as much because I'm so winded and so tired, and my hips and my back hurt so bad. And this way, with this belly band, I feel like it's a little bit more of an extra support, and it's hoisting up my stomach, so it's not as heavy, and I'm able to actually go out and do more things, because y'all, trying to walk around a store, it was exhausting. So I have been doing a lot of pickup orders and drive up orders, just because I didn't want to have to walk in the store and struggle. So this belly band that I got, it was $9 and some change off of Amazon, and it is definitely a godsend. So the next thing that I have on here is wrist pain. Carpal tunnel is beginning. Now I already have like a slight form of carpal tunnel just because of me decorating cookies, but I have noticed that I'm having to wear my wrist brace a lot because the pain is so intense. And I've noticed that my fingers have been twitching uncontrollably. Like, you know how you have a cramp in your foot and you can't straighten out your foot? That's typically what is happening with my hands. And I know it's because I'm doing so much baking and things of that nature, but the wrist pain will shoot all the way down to my elbow. So I'm trying to be proactive and make sure I have my wrist brace and make sure I massage it, put my oils on it, so that way I can prolong not having the pain, because I'm right-handed. So having wrist pain in my right hand, y'all, it's absolutely horrible. And I also put on here for week 22 that I had a burst of energy this week and I did not nap as much. And y'all know, like, I take a nap just about every day, but it just seems like this week was a little bit different. I felt like I didn't have to do that as much. Granted, I did have a lot of cookies that were due this week just because it was Easter and Masters, and you know, people are doing graduation things and birthdays and all that stuff. So I felt like I really didn't have enough time to actually rest. So maybe that's why, just because I had so much stuff going on. So yeah, I did feel like I had a huge burst of energy. So yeah, so that is what I experienced in weeks 21 and 22. Like I've told y'all multiple times, each bump date, I will show you guys what baby bear is looking like inside the womb. And so I am gonna go ahead and give you guys a belly shot right here. Symptoms for weeks 21 and 22, and on top of that, you are seeing what this belly is looking like. I am going to go ahead and end this vlog here. If you experience any of these things within your pregnancy during weeks 21 and 22, definitely leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. If you didn't experience these symptoms but experienced something completely different, definitely leave that in the comments below as well, because like I said, we all need to know we are one big happy family. But that is going to be it, you guys, for this vlog. If you like this vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you never miss an upload, you guys. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you on the next one and talk to you soon. Bye.